Hi, good afternoon, educators. Welcome to this MIEE advisory session, day two. Today, I am very excited to present the topic for the day two. Day one, we have introduced with the topic of what is MIEE, what is the process of a nomination, and we have shared you the resource where you can find out uh, like the what is the like what are the questions which is required for MIEE for this year. We have also discussed about what are the different types of modules which we have to cover up before we go into the MIEE nomination, right? And what is the last date? What is the due date? And what kind of answers Microsoft is expecting from you? And considering all this situation, today is the day two where we wanted to guide you on the second topic, which can make you more prepared for MIEE. So, second topic is navigating to the Microsoft Learn, where we talk about the readiness, self-learning pathways, and certificates. How can you do the self-paced learning? Because self-paced learning is the best thing to have it, right? So, what is the process of doing that? How we can get into the things, and likewise, we can go into the day three, day four, day five. Now, without further ado, I'll just tell you that how the today's session will be look like. Today, first topic will be about Microsoft account readiness. So most of the educators has got a questions in the yesterday's FAQs where they have asked a question like, I don't have my school don't have Microsoft account. How can we start using it? And some questions are also coming up like I have the school account, but I have changed the school. Last year I was MI expert. This time I've changed the school. So how I can nominate myself? What is the process of profile merging? So we'll talk about right from the basic of like how can you create your own personal Microsoft account to how can you have a Microsoft Learn website access where we have got all the important requirement of Microsoft, and we'll see that how the multiple accounts could be merged. Example, like if you are having multiple accounts, you're managing multiple accounts. I know the educators, some educators have got Lavinia account, some educators have got carte blanche account, some educators have got their school account, their personal account. What is the method of merging all and making all your achievements into one portal, right? Synchronizing all the achievements. So that process we're going to talk about. Self-learning guidance we are going to talk, and we'll talk about profile page URL generation, right? So these all things we are going to talk, and lastly we'll talk about the certificate generation. So all these points are very, very important for all the educators to see and understand, right? Because anyways, the recordings will be made available to you. We wanted you to understand the entire process. Let me just go step by step. The first step is Microsoft account readiness. So, what is the process is required to create a personal Microsoft account? Okay, the simple process is we have to go to the any of the search engine like Google or Bing, and we can search about maybe the easiest way is to search like Microsoft Outlook. You can go to the Microsoft OneDrive, Excel, Word, from anywhere you can create this account. But simplest is like you can go to the Microsoft Outlook, search it, and you will get Microsoft Outlook email. When you open it, the first screen will display create a free account. You have the two choice of creating the account. One, you can create as a Hotmail account, or you can create as a Outlook account. Both account is quite possible, right? And only thing is you have to create a unique user ID for you. Example, my name is Prashant, so I can create as a Prashant at the rate outlook.com. If that ID is available, then only it will allow. Otherwise, it will not allow, right? So example, in this example, you can see that Outlook or Hotmail is coming, and I can provide a ID. Example, I'm creating an ID called training underscore tag, right? Training hyphen tag. If I try, it is showing up that account is already available. So I cannot create it. It shows like this account, maybe somebody is using it. So you create something unique. So maybe I have used training underscore tag, and yes, that is helping me to create it. You can also create for your username, your designation basis, anything you can create as a email account. and you can set up a password also for that, right? So ID and password could be created, and once you create the ID password, you can select the country, you can select the uh, date of birth, and at last it will ask you to enter your name, first name and last name, and that's it, your account is created without having any kind of issue. Uh, these accounts are created for you, and you will have the access of free account access of Microsoft, which will give you approximately 5 GB of storage, and some browser-based applications you can have access to for practice purpose, right? So that is available to you. This is the personal account creation process. But this is just a process which is a separate thing which I wanted to give it. For these teachers who have already got a school account, they don't have to understand about, they can skip this part also. Now, the next thing which we try to understand from here, that I hope you all are clear with the how this account is created. The next thing which we are trying to do, okay, in this account you can also customize. You can actually update your profile picture. You can even update your security information. If you all have seen it, I have just entered my username. I have entered my password. Example, if I share my ID and password with on the screen, what will happen? Any of you can also log it, right? But it is always required for any account you are using. You should enable security, advanced security on Sun ID. That means you should enable a multi-factor authentication, maybe by OTP, maybe by the phone call, maybe by the authenticator application. Right. So you can first thing you can customize the details which is required here. So once you customize the details, example the profile pictures, you can upload it. You can once the profile pictures are uploaded, you can have the option of sign in preference. When you click on that, on the sign in preference, you will have the option to choose. You wanted to link your mobile number, you wanted to link your email address for an extra layer of security. Now that was a Microsoft account creation. Now, as a teacher, for the teacher who don't have the Microsoft account, I hope that the story is clear to you. And maybe some teachers can help their colleague also for doing this process. Now, coming to the second part where they have to understand about how they should link their account to Microsoft Learn, right? So for that, what a teacher should do on the browser, they can search about Microsoft Learn. One thing they have to be very focused here is whenever they search anything on the internet, some link is coming as on the top as a sponsored. Okay, try to avoid that. Okay, try to avoid the link which is coming as, although it's coming on the first, but try to avoid such links. Okay, you may scroll down and see the link which is not coming as a sponsored link, right? You can see that the second link is not coming as a sponsored link, it is coming as Microsoft Learn. We can click on sign in to sign into an account, right? So I can choose the account like training underscore tag at the rate outlook.com. And with this account, it will ask me to sign into Microsoft Learn. For Microsoft Learn, we don't have to create any new account. Any Microsoft account could be linked to Microsoft Learn. We just have to sign in there. We have to just provide some necessary information and click on view profile so that you will be able to log into Microsoft Learn. Now, once Microsoft Learn is logged in, what is the next step? We are going to the discover, we are going to the training, and there we have got a lot of programs for the teacher, lot of courses are available for the teacher for the self-paced learning, which I can demonstrate you right now. Okay, so let me just explain you the courses and how this accounts could be merged. Everything I'm just going to reshare my screen and guide you. Allow me a minute. That's great. Now let me just go to Microsoft Learn from here. I'll scroll down and I'll go to the link like training Microsoft Learn, and the step is I need to click on sign in on the right hand side, and it will ask me the account which I should use to log in. For example, I am interested in logging in from the account called training underscore tag at the rate outlook.com, which is the newly created account. I may enter the password which I have given. Okay, and I am successfully able to log into Microsoft Learn. When I successfully log in, it shows on the top right hand side my name on top, and it will show me that some options are coming here: discover, product documentation, development language, and many things. But whatever it is, first thing we need to understand that where is my URL? Okay, profile URL. So we are going to click on the first page called profile. And in the profile, you will find out a lot of feature sets. One is the training, plans, challenges, credentials, Q&A, achievements, transcript. Transcript is the place where whatever the certification and badges I am going to earn will be available here, which is part of this. If I click on achievement, Microsoft is looking for when we are trying to go for achievement for the Microsoft nomination process, we have to come to this page only. Remember this. We will click on the profile picture, click on profile, scroll down, click on achievement, and under achievement, we need to click on the option here called on the top. You can see the URL. This particular URL where it shows like learn.microsoft.com English US user Prashant Jha 6130 achievement. This complete URL needs to be copied, and this URL is something which is required in our EduNominate portal. So this is the first information. Just make a note of it that from where you can get your Microsoft Learn URL. This is the most asked question, most confused question for the people also when they are going for it. So remember this. This is what we require it. Okay. Now, for example, I don't have any certification. I don't have any badges. Okay. Where is the courses available for me where I should go and do the courses? So we will go there a little later, but I'll just make you discover here something. When I click on the first option, discover, and click on training, it is showing me approximately here all the browse the training path. Close to 4,589 courses are available, which we can do it on our self-paced and we can learn from there. Okay. So any kind of courses you can filter on the left hand side, filter that what product you wanted to training on. There are multiple products are there. Which products you wanted training on? These are the Microsoft products. Then what is your role? If you wanted only which role which is suitable for the educator point of view, you can select K-12 educator. The courses are available for you. Almost like 319 courses are available for educators. So we can understand what is Copilot. We can go through these courses and complete the course, right? Same way, we have got some kind of different courses are available. So when you click on this course, it is like example. We need to understand what is AI for everyday task. Click on this module, understand it is what is AI, explore prompting, everything you will understand from here. And at last, you will give knowledge quiz, and you will get the certification of this module if you complete it, right? So it's a self-paced learning which you can always go through and you can go and do it. But let's now I told you about how to go to the Microsoft Learn. Second thing I told you about how to go to the Microsoft Learn. That's the first thing. Second thing is how to get your achievement URL, which we will use in our EduNominate portal. Third thing I will tell you that in this page we have something called Educator Center. If you all notice, this is something which is important, which will give you the step-by-step ladder because 317 courses, where to start, what to do is confusing. So in this case, what is going to happen under Education Center, we have got educator programs. And when we click on educator program, the first program, which is called here, called Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert. This is a program which we all should start from. And in this program, when we click on this program is especially for the premier program, recognized global educator visionaries. And you can click on learn more. It opens a new page of MIE Educator. Yesterday, I showed you about this badge, and it shows the first thing here, join Microsoft Learn and create your profile, right? This part we have already done, right? Can you read it? You share the URL of your achievement in learn.microsoft profile picture, profile achievements by copying and pasting it in the nomination form. So this part one is completed. We can tick mark, right? We go to the part two here, where it is giving us complete learning path, the four learning path which is available, right? So for example, we have to learn about example Microsoft Educator Academy path. We'll go there and we will go and explore how this course look like. Third part will be once it is all the courses are ready, once we complete the basic courses, we have to have some evidence where it should demonstrate that as a teacher I have used Microsoft tools, or as an educator I have promoted Microsoft tools in my education. I was like system design person of the school who has guided the teacher uh, which tool to use, who has overlooked the entire situation. So they all can nominate themselves. So how to nominate? They all can go to the page called nominate yourself, and this is the place it will take to the EduNominate portal for you, where you need to not to log in, you have to sign up as a first time user. Example, this is my previous account. I'll sign out, and then it will ask me to log in. So what I can do, I'll click on sign up option. I'll enter my email address, whether it is training underscore tag at the rate outlook.com. I should create some password for this particular portal. Okay, that could be the separate password. Confirm the password, which I'm going to enter it. Okay, the password must be some capital letter. Okay, first name, I'm just putting at Prashant Kumar Jha. Additional email, it is asking me to enter it here. I'm just right now putting at demo at the rate tag.net. Country, I'm just setting as India. State, Karnataka. Okay. The state province must be at least 3 character long. Okay. So when you just search here, Karnataka, and you can select your school name or enter the school name, or you can say about it's a private school or something like this. Once you do all those setups, you can click on create. Your account on EduNominate will get created. You can see now the EduNominate is generated my one unique user ID. This is something which you should keep a note, right? What are things you should keep a note? One, your applying account ID, the Microsoft account ID password, you should keep it somewhere. Second, you are going to the EduNominate, you are creating a new account. What is the ID and password? It's a case sensitive. You can enter it and keep it. Third is this ID, which is created for every user, that you should keep it ready. Once we get it this option, we scroll down. It gives a prompt that this year 25-26 MIEE nomination is is available to be filled out. You can start the survey by filling up this form. So at this place, we can click on start the survey, and it will take me to all the question which is coming under the questionnaires of MIEE, which I given you already. So when we click on start the survey, it will first ask me the questions about me. It will ask me to fill up the personal profile about me. Once I fill up the personal profile, it will ask me some machine level questions. You can see it will give me the prompt start the survey. At this page, when you click next, your response will be, so you will not be able to edit the information. You cannot come back. So make sure that you should not submit it immediately or click on next step properly. So first name should be mentioned, last name should be mentioned, main email, alternate email, school name, organization. Some basic questions are there which we should enter, and we should go to the next. Once we keep going next, based on the Word document which I given you, the questions are exactly the same. It is helping you to prepare it. So first you write all your answers in the Word document, prepare it, make it a very impactful nomination in the Word documents directly, and plan somewhere the nomination should be done between 1st of July to 15th of July, right? So the process of nomination, I just shown you how it could be done. Now let me go back to the Microsoft Learn, right? I am going back to the Microsoft Learn. This is my Microsoft Learn, which is logged in already. And I am interested to go to the educator page. So I'm going to the uh, in the Microsoft Learn homepage. I'm going to the training. I'm going to the educator program, MIEE program, right? This is the program which I wanted to come to. Now in this program, the first part is clear to me. The nominate page is also clear to me how to get nominated. Then the thing is complete the learn training. Example, we go to the Microsoft Educator Academy learning path, right? It will open like this. It shows like this course is of 5 hour 26 minute. There are 6 modules included into it. So these all modules you must have familiar with. For example, getting started with Microsoft Teams for education. If you know the Microsoft Teams, you could have come to this module to understand how this the beautiful way to understand Microsoft Teams. Example, I'm coming here, and in this page, I can scroll down and I can start my learning by clicking on the start button. So it shows me the introduction. Anyways, I have gone through this module, so I'm just going in very fast way. But for you, you should understand each and everything properly. Okay, that what is this objective? Just make in your notebook what is the objective of this module. It explains about what are the different types of education teams available, what are the use cases of each team, when to use what teams, demonstrate how to create and share team, what is the difference between me space and we space, right, in teams, describe the ways to communicate with colleagues and learners, demonstrate where to store, find, and share files in teams. If I click on next, it opens the first chapter, that means connect, collaborate, and save time with teams. If I go through this entire literature, it is giving me more and more clarity the more I go to steps, and my understanding and confidence towards Microsoft Teams will be increasing because it talks about what is the limitation, why it is then, and all questions I can complete. This is the third module. How I can maximize the Microsoft Teams for education, what is the class team, for what all the purpose you can use the staff team when you have a school improvement plan to discuss disciplinary reports, educator evaluations, curriculum plannings, when to use the PLC teams, interest, grade levels, department, subject, book studies. Some videos are also given which is helpful for you to understand. When you keep going next, access the Microsoft Teams, navigate the Teams space, what is me space, what is we space. Me space is the where it's related to you, your activity, your assignments, your files. Everything is the your space. We space is where the entire classroom can access the communication. communicate, right? So, like this, you need to complicate or understand each and everything. What is the use of post tab with some video? The beautiful videos are given, which is talking
Enter
about
a learner until the
how
task is
step by step
complete.
things are done, right? Once we understand each and everything about one of the module, we come to the module assessment page where it is asking me some 5 questions, which is the quiz. Example, the team dashboard is divided into following two main areas, which is space. Example, I just know the answer for this. It's a me space and v space. You can add members to the team by adding member to using their names or share code to invite members under the join create teams. Adding sections, yes, I can even add manually by searching their names, or I can share them the codes so that they all can be part of a team. In addition to the class team, which other teams are, which type of teams and micro education is designed to use with learners? The staff teams definitely no. PLC team no. Other team could be yes, right? Which members at the rate mention someone under the post tab in the team? Only that person sees the message. Everyone in the team see the message. The person receive an email with the message, right? So when a member mention at the rate someone in the post tab in the team, what is exactly happen? So everyone still see the message, or the person receive also the mails, right? So I'm just putting the answer where can you access all team files and your personal OneDrive files. So personal all team files and your personal OneDrive files. The OneDrive app in the Me space. The OneDrive stores everything. The file tab in the Teams. Right. So we get everything in the like especially which is for my purpose. It is there on my OneDrive file, which is there in the me purpose, my own personal file. So let me just check it out. What is the answer is telling here? So one answer is showing as incorrect, which I can reattempt it. The right answer for this question, it is not mentioned here. Maybe it could be like because when you mention someone under the post tab, only that person can see the message, but other people can also see the message. That's true. Everyone in the team still see the message. Yeah, I think the second option should be right in this case because the mail also we get sometimes. But let me just click on summary. The summary is I have scored some marks out of minimum 80% of the pass mark. I got it. Right. For more training option, you can visit the global training partner in your region. So when you click on this link, there is a global training partner depending on the different part of the country is available here. If I just scroll down to India and we can have scrolling down here, skill education, new pedagogies, Indonesia, Ireland, Japan. From all the different countries, there are GTP partners are loaded here. But at this page, if I come back here and click on complete this module, ideally what is going to happen in this page, let me show you. You are showing up that keep it up, the great work. You have earned this certification getting started with the teams, and you can share this certification on Microsoft Learn, Microsoft Email, Facebook, LinkedIn, and you can share this achievement to the world also, right? And now if I go back to my, and I can even print out the certification. So if I go back to my profile and click on my profile again, you will notice one thing on the profile section. If I click on my profile and click on profile again, you will notice one thing inside the achievement, or you are getting the page here under achievement. You can see that one modules or one badge I have achieved like this. All the eligible courses which is required by MIEE, we should complete the certificate. We should complete the course. We should spend some time, extra time we have to find out to complete the courses if we have not completed. So all the courses which is mentioned as per the requirement, we will be completing it. I can give you the briefing of it, and that will make your work more easy to get it. And then you can print out your certificates also, right? It will give you the certificates directly generated, and that is your achievement, which you can get it. And that's one of the benefit which you are getting it by yourself in your own self-paced learning. So that's the process which is I really wanted to share with you. And now if I go to the this URL on the top, achievement, this URL I can use it in my Edu Nominate portal, right? So I hope many things are clear to you. Let me reshare my screen. Okay, I think I should reshare back my live screen of Edge browser to show you one last option. So this last option is important for you to understand. If I click on your profile icon, I click on the settings. In the settings, you all will have one option here. In the settings, you have got account management, and it is showing that like I have logged in using training underscore tag. Added account. You can add multiple account here by clicking on add account and enter the ID of other account which you wanted to merge. And like this, you can add 5 accounts here, and all the certificates will be synchronized at one place. You can also add one personal account at this page, so that one of the personal account you can add it, and one it is the work account you can add it. You can mention here. You can add up to 5 school or work login account and one personal login account added to the profile using the sign in. Adding your account will help you in retaining your skills, whatever you are earning it. So this is the important thing. So you can today itself, if you have got more than one account, you can add multiple accounts so that your all certificates can come into one place. This is the most asked question by the teachers. Now let me come back to the conclusion screen. Now, the key task which you need to perform here is like today after the session is like definitely you need to generate your Microsoft Learn profile URL. I told you about achievement. Copy it and paste in some of the OneNote or in the notepad. You can keep it because all this information is very important. It will help you out in your nomination. Maybe you can copy and paste in your Word document the question paper of MIEE expert, which has come for this year for practice purpose. Based on that, you can actually start first filling up the Word document. And in that Word document, you can mention your Microsoft Learn profile. You can set up today itself the Edu Nominate portal. You can create your account on the Edu Nominate portal, the process of which I showed you, right? You can go and sign up, fill up the information, generate your user ID. It could be the 5-digit number, generate it and keep it. And remember your ID password because we will use this ID password to show you that how it could be done on our 5th day, how the real nomination can take place. Then we'll explore the Microsoft. I think you should explore the Microsoft Learn, the courses which is pending for you. You must go and plan your completion because time is there. There is no hurry. Time is there to complete the courses and to meet the basic requirement, right? So with that, teachers will end up the session now. We'll meet you tomorrow with the new topic. And tomorrow we are going to discuss more on about cybersecurity, and we are going to talk the basic briefing of Reading Coach application, which will help you also in completing and getting the certificate of that module on the same day, right? So stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for joining.